Let's shift focus now to breaking news coming in from Manipur, where we've seen normalcy returning, but there have been sporadic instances of violence from one or two districts especially. But the Manipur Rights Panel has now asked the government to consider restoration of internet services. Remember, once violence broke out, we had seen massive unrest there, arson as well, after which the state government had decided to suspend internet. That was 37 days ago. Now the Manipur Human Rights Commission has asked the state government to reconsider restoration now that things are limping back to normalcy. The Rights Panel has issued the order following a complaint from one particular resident on the suspension of these services. The complainant claimed that this was human rights violation. Based on that complaint, the State Human Rights Commission has now taken this move where they've urged the state government to reconsider its decision that was put in place over a month ago. Preeti, my colleague, joining us for more details on this. Preeti, what are the other observations that have been made by this rights panel?
Yes, particularly this is about the restoration of internet services. You see, it has been 37 days. The first day when it was banned was internet was banned was the 3rd of May. And it's been so long now that internet has been banned and it has been extended until 10th of June, which might also later be extended or it might be lifted. But it is definitely making the students, making the people suffer in the state because they have no access to internet. This is considered as the minimum they can expect from the government in order to provide them with something so necessary. So now that the Manipur Human Rights Commission has asked the state government to consider restoring the internet services in the state, which has been almost over a month now, 37 days of no internet has made its people suffer a lot. So now they are demanding it, and also there are other people who are coming out and saying that this is a violation of human rights, basic human rights, the internet services. So they are also demanding for restoring back the internet services in the state. However, there are reports of violence as well, fresh reports coming in from the violence in state of Manipur, for which it has been considered that this is a safer way to avoid the violence that is happening in the state. So such kind of developments are still coming in, but now the claims of asking back, restoring the internet services have become stronger, definitely.
Right, those calls are growing louder. But what has been the state government's stand on this, Preeti? So far, like you've mentioned, that even though the state is limping back to normalcy, there are, at least as far as Sugnu and Siro, if I'm not mistaken, are the two districts from where we are still hearing cases of violence and arson that are coming to the fore.
The state government has not yet responded, but definitely they are trying to keep the internet banned because there are certain propaganda messages also going on internet. We can see a lot of people are working on behalf of both the communities to spread violence also. So restoring back the internet services will be beneficial for its people, but also again on the other hand, it will benefit those people who are also trying to spread violence in the state. Even now, in the name of the two communities, there is easy access for the militants as well. The armed militants which are spreading violence in the state will also be able to access internet and spread the fire. So they are reviewing it, but as of now, there are no developments as such to restore back the internet. But we might just expect something new developing on 10th of June, perhaps.
Right, that's in 2 days from now. Do keep an eye out. But for the moment, Preeti, thank you so much for getting us the latest.